All right. For my first thing of the night, I had a Sheringham Seaside Gin with some supermarket tonic water. I think it was from Schweppes. There's just a little bit left in here. That was my first drink of the night. While I was carrying my stuff up from downstairs. My second drink of the night was Canadian whiskey. It was a Mount Logan 5-year-old, mostly wheat whiskey. Following that, I had Teeling single pot still, batch 1, which was most generously given to me by Whiskey Jason. After that one, I had an 11-year-old Deanston that was bottled in 2006. Fabulous. Really fabulous. Then, after pouring the 11-year-old Deanston into my infinity bottle of Highland malts, I had a dram of that, my Highland malts infinity bottle. And then, or should I say, and now, I have this little baby here. It is a little book from Booker's, given to me by Trenian C. Little Book, Chapter 2. Yep. Bottled at 59.4% alcohol by volume. I don't know. Am I a masochist? Should I do this? Well, a lot of it is Canadian rye, so I'll try it. Oh, it's tight. Oh, okay, I got it broken open. That's a tight little sucker. I got this in February. So it's March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 months ago. 6 months ago, Trenian C gave this to me. When I was up in Duncan, visiting for the Cowichan Valley Whiskey Festival. Yeah. Okay. We'll let this open up a little bit. I don't know anything about the little book except that it is Booker's bourbon blended with Canadian rye whiskey. And from what I understand, the Canadian rye whiskey was pretty old. I don't know any details beyond that. At this point, there's Canadian rye whiskey in it. Or was there 40-year-old Canadian whiskey in it? Now, that 40-year-old Canadian whiskey could only be Canadian Club 40-year-old Canadian whiskey. Because I don't know of any Canadian whiskey that is that old besides the Canadian Club 40-year-old. I'm getting some of that in here. So the 40-year-old would be 40 years in an X-Rye American oak barrel. 40 years and blended with something from Booker's. Booker's Rye, I guess. Apparently there's some Canadian rye as well as corn whiskey in this. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm going to try it now. As I have had a gin and tonic and 4 grams already, I'm not feeling any pain. In fact, I'm feeling very good. So let's see now. I get a lot of corn husks. Corn. Okay. Some of that spicy rye note as well as the corn. The corn sweetness. Getting lots of that corn sweetness. This one is bottled at 59.4%. That's pretty hefty. Let's see what kind of legs we got going on here. I don't know if you can see any of that. But it looks like the drops are forming slowly. And as soon as they form, they kind of zoom right down. Got some viscosity to it. Smells delicious. I'm getting some vanilla. I'm getting a little bit of dill. A little bit of dill. Dill and vanilla on the nose. Smells good. Not getting any mintiness. Vanilla and dill mostly. And some graininess. Is the graininess from rye or corn? I'm not sure. I'm still working on it. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, vanilla and yeah. Wowie. Wow. That most certainly cleans everything out. It's like a blend of the best Canadian rye whiskey, blended with a really fantastic bourbon. Oh my. My goodness, this little book from Booker. Wow. Thank you, Trenny and C, for conveying this particular blended concoction my way. Wow. This has elements of the finest bourbon. And vanilla. And then rye, but it's not particularly, at the moment, I'm not getting an overly dill. No, I'm getting some dill, yeah. And the other note you usually get is mint. No mint. Ooh, excusing me, please. I'm getting more dill than I'm getting mint. But both of those are usually imparted by the rye in an American whiskey. A little bit of a grainy note, lots of rye notes. And then I'm getting some of that corn note from underneath. Wow. This is nice. This is very nice. And I gotta say one thing. I'm a little disappointed that it's only a 350 or 400 or 35 or 40 milliliter sample, because an entire bottle of this would be phenomenal. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very nice blend of Canadian rye and American bourbon. This little book is a beautiful thing. But wait, it's 59.4%. That's strong. But as it is, it's lovely. It doesn't need anything, but I'm going to add a little bit of water just to find out. Just to find out what that does to it, because now I'm getting vanilla notes. I'm getting those rye. Yes, a little bit minty. And a little bit, a lot of vanilla. Beautiful American whiskey. Yeah, a lot of vanilla now. Less of that dill. Ooh, vanilla. Nice vanilla. Vanilla with some of that rye note. Sweetness. Like a bourbon sweetness, like Oh, like a corn sweetness and a rye bite, and loads of vanilla. This Booker's Little Book is fantastic. If only I had a full bottle. Maybe I will find one someday. Maybe I will be able to secure a whole bottle of this stuff. But man, thank you once again, Trenny and C. This stuff is lovely. Very good stuff. Very good juice. It's just a perfect blend of rye and bourbon. I have never encountered anything quite like this before. Delicious. Marvelous. And I will drink to your very good health. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.